Hello, my lovely listeners. Welcome to another episode of the Forge Forward podcast, leading up to the Forge Summit in 2024, November 12th to the 14th. My name is Phil De Cruz. I'm your host again, and I'm alongside the fearless leader of Connection, Quality, and the Firefly Initiative, Courtney Smith. How you going, mate?
There's a few words in there, mate. That's the first time you've got it all right in one sentence. Well done.
I know, looking at the camera as well, the hardest thing to do ever. But I'm excited. I'm excited today, mate. We've got Nishane from pay.com.au. Mate, say hello to your fans out there.
Hello, everyone.
Love to have you on board, Shane. It's a great pleasure, and it's terrific to have pay.com.au as part of the Forge partner ecosystem. It's terrific. We've got a number of partners attending. We're all coming at this with a view that conferences can be done a little bit better, and sharing our wide networks that we carry, and working with our customers and the wider networks. We hope to have an amazing event for all attendees and all partners. Before we get into the sort of the innovation concepts and conversations around that, can you tell me a little bit about pay.com.au, what they do, and how they service the industries that you best serve? Yep.
Yeah, sure. In its simplest form, pay.com.au, we're a B2B payments and rewards platform, enabling business owners of all sizes to earn reward points on up to 100% of their expenses. So I guess there's two main ways that we enable them to do that. So first way is by actually letting them link their credit card to our platform. So whether that be a Visa, MasterCard, Amex, our platform actually enables you to use that linked credit card and pay up to 100% of your expenses. So imagine paying things like your rent, payroll, superannuation contributions for your employees, really giving you a way to rack up those points very quick. But also another added benefit is a lot of businesses can actually tap into the cash flow benefits of using a credit card. A top credit card of choice for a lot of our customers is the Amex Platinum, and you can access up to, in some cases, $200,000 of monthly credit and up to 55 days interest free. And it's a game changer for a lot of clients.
Oh, I agree. We have Platinum, but how do you? So just let's talk to that a little bit. How do you link into the Platinum side? Because Platinum has its own rewards platform as well.
Sure. So just think of it. Let's just say, for example, you're paying a supplier that doesn't accept a credit card. What our platform does, so essentially we're a payment aggregator. So you can link your credit card to a digital wallet on our platform and essentially use that credit card to pay into another bank account. In the interim, say, for example, if your transaction is $10,000, you'll be earning your full Amex credit card points on that transaction.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's funny, there's lots of little sneaky ways for businesses to improve cash flow out there that a lot of people don't know about.
100%.
Yeah, a good friend of mine, Trevor Wallard. I think you know Trevor. You might know Trevor. He said he knew pay.com. I think he referred business to you. Yeah, he plays in another niche space. Do you know what I mean? So there's all these great tools are out there, which is why getting to know people like yourself, Nishan, at the conference, and Trevor, I think, is coming along as well, will be awesome for opportunity for clients of ours, particularly, to come and meet and talk to you and hear about what you do. So on that note, now we're going to get into the Forge bit a little bit. How do you see Forge benefiting pay.com.au, and why did you choose to be part of it, mate?
Well, I think I'm really glad, Phil. We actually had another conference on the same day, but Phil kept giving me a call, and he really sold me on the idea of this being not your traditional expo. I think your vision to actually create a more engaging and fresh place for people to connect was kind of mind-blowing. And I also like the fact that you guys are actually bringing a lot of key thought leaders in the space, specifically AI, all the new upcoming tech trends. I think it's really important, right? Just showcasing those latest trends to business owners. And I think we also play in a very interesting space in the fact that we can also help you gamify the expo with our reward. It's providing that that fully flexible reward option for all of the attendees as well.
Yeah, well, it was nice to have a little chat beforehand about that and how we can create different rewards for different outcomes. Our plan was to create an event that people will remember and experience, not just a learning opportunity, but an experience. And so we hope to have some fun games and prizes. Thank you very much to pay.com.au for their contributions in that. So I can't wait to see the list. I think you mentioned that we might even be able to get Oasis tickets. So all sorts of cool stuff coming attendees' ways, thanks to you guys. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's gonna be awesome. Nishane, I would say, how does Pay.com stay ahead of the industry trends, and what role does partnership play in its success?
Yeah, so I think that's a great question. I think something that we've done really well is actually listen to our customers. So we're always looking for that feedback loop, surveying our customers, seeing exactly what they want, what are the latest trends. And early on into the pay.com.au piece, we acknowledged that a lot of our customers were wanting to actually earn points on all their FX spend, so international payments. So Jeff Bezos famously says, "Focus on what makes your beer taste better." Whenever he's talking about AWS, so we are really looking at being that that number one kind of payments and rewards platform in the domestic market. So this is where I guess partnering with other FX companies across Australia really help us kind of leverage that point earn capability through partnerships. And Amex Access Line previously were the only player in the market, but they actually now ceased to exist as of last year. So it really set us up, the fact that we've actually had those partnerships ongoing for the past 3 years. Now we have a lot of FX platforms coming to us, looking for new ways to kind of incentivize and enable their customers to earn points on all FX spend.
Yeah, FX is a good one. Australia's got an amazing success story on some of the FX with Airwallex. So hopefully you guys rocket ship like that.
They're one of our early partners. Yes, absolutely.
Are they one of your partners? Are they?
100%.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, huge innovation. That's got an amazing backstory in itself. I'll let the listeners here, Airwallex, look at them up. Came out of a coffee shop because the owner wanted to organise a better way of paying for coffee cups and was getting stitched on FX costs and currency exchange. So yeah, incredible story, no doubt, like yours. Can you share, given I've given an Airwallex story, can you share a story around your organisation where they've had a win, where an organisation or a client of yours has had an obvious win? Be specific or non-specific. Your call, Nishan, please.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we do several case studies, and I guess the core business is our tagline in marketing is turn your business class expenses into business class flights. So we've now helped several thousand customers really leverage those expenses to earn all these amazing rewards. In the same space as well, like I guess our priority is really building and enhancing that loyalty space. So at the moment, we've actually we've got around 6 airline partners and 2 hotel partners where our customers can actually redeem their points for. One thing I might actually quickly, sorry.
No, wow. I just used the word wow, and I was being what's the word? I was thinking for myself, because the for-purpose business that's going to be at Forge has a lot of overlap target audiences that Pay.com. So I'm looking forward to speaking about that at the conference for sure.
100%. One thing I'll quickly touch upon that I didn't get to is we've actually gone ahead and created our own reward system. So Pay Rewards, not very inventive in the name or creative. But essentially what that means is our customers can essentially link their bank accounts to our platform and actually start earning points on all their bank transfers. So essentially enabling 100% of business owners across Australia to earn reward points on all their payments.
I know a little bit about the finance space. I'm not going to say I'm an expert. How are you at liberty to talk about how the mechanics works in that example? Because we had an example in our business where one of our foreign partners didn't want to accept credit card because of the credit card fees, and said, we'd like you to bank transfer. So you've just said to me that maybe bank transfers can also be included in rewards and points. Am I right in that assumption?
Yeah, 100%. So I guess an easy way to think about how we operate, we're similar to PayPal, right? So you have your digital wallet, you can link up as many payment methods as you like. And we essentially just facilitate those payments to any supplier's bank accounts, but essentially letting, I guess, the customer or business owner in this case, earn reward points on that transaction.
Right.
I'm going to throw a spanner in the works. First of all, it's great that you said that Jeff Bezos is coming to Forge. The second thing is, can I sign up to Pay.com, make points, and then get cryptocurrency in return?
That's a very interesting space. We haven't actually explored that yet, but never say never. I know crypto is a very interesting space, but we haven't actually explored that. It's just something, I guess, a wider discussion for the business. Yeah,
there's going to be someone at Forge for you to talk to around Bitcoin Treasury, Mr. Ben Simpson himself. So think you two should meet up.
Oh, look, that's and I can understand why it's challenging for an organisation like yourself to do that, because of the fluctuations in the value of crypto is so excessive, very tricky to navigate that. But we're heading into brave new worlds, and we've all got to make those changes, which is why we're doing Forge in the first place, which is being prepared for the future, right?
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're partners, we're working together. Why do you see collaboration as an important and integral part of the way in which you do business, Nishane?
Well, I think at the end of the day, it just comes down to, like I said before, doing things that you can't do by yourself. And that's where I guess leveraging partners really helps, and leveraging the network of partners really helps. Another good example of that is now, because we service 100% of, businesses across several different industries, I think it's really important to, help our customers be a little bit sticky, having offers and partners that can really create more value. And something that I launched, last year that's doing extremely well at the moment is the member benefits page. And we can specifically target customers across several different industries based on exactly what they're looking for. And it comes back to that feedback loop and our customers telling us exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, wow. So you can customize specifically for a customer now how you want them to engage with you as a business. So one-to-one in terms of design. Oh, amazing. Personalization is one of the hot things in the design of any technology moving forward. So that's an incredible piece of kit you're running there. Who built the tech platform? Locally, all local, or combination local?
Initially, all local. So David Walsh, our head of marketing, did a lot of product work in his previous role as well. He helped build the team with the initial product team. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Is there any challenges you see coming over the horizon? And if there are any, how do you navigate them, mate?
Yeah, well, I think in the financial services space, I think fraud and cybersecurity challenges is always going to be a risk. And how we stay on top of it is just investing in that, that tech that's going to help us, just stay ahead of the curve, and prevent us, from having such issues. Also, another thing, I guess, important thing is working very closely and training staff to make sure that they don't fall privy to, all these different scams. The number of scam emails we get on a daily basis, it's ridiculous. And it's really hard, to keep, staying on top, because scammers and bad actors are only getting better at what they do. So it's always important.
And how many princes in Nigeria are there really?
I haven't had a prince in Nigeria reach out yet. I'm a bit sad about it.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'll send you an email. Don't worry.
Look, it is an absolutely huge topic piece for me as well, Nishane. We have Jeff Blattman, who's with DCLS. They're an audit house, so they do 27001, ISO 9001, and all of these sorts of standards to try and get your business up to speed in the way in which you deal with security and technology. I did hear from a specialist who was working for, funny enough, a Web3 gaming company, and they got knocked over for a lot of money. And so what they've been doing, and it was just a spot of genius to just raise awareness. And it's so simple, was that when they had a staff event, they would just send out an email with a link. Here are all the photos from a fake email, just a spoofed email, but no one would look. Here are all the photos from the staff event we had the other day. Click on these to have a look. And the amount of people he said that clicked that was so scary. Like, didn't look at the email it was come from, just go bang, straight in, and then it's got gotcha. Like, you build a little web page, gotcha. So it's you can learn these things by just being aware. And I love that little analogy. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think Vanta, so we use Vanta. They run a whole bunch of, I think once a month at least, we need to do a lot of those trainings. But our head of tech, Roy, is actually sending a lot of those emails as well, testing
right
on a frequent basis.
Yeah, we're going to start bringing that in, because I just thought it's just easy, and it makes sense. It's really cool. Are you stepping in as a company into any of the new major innovation curves, AI, blockchain? You mentioned not to crypto yet, but thinking about it. Anything automation in the platform? You've gone personalization, which is huge. So anything else stands out on the platform that we can be looking out for in the future?
Yeah, Yeah, so we do a lot of data modeling, machine learning,
Oh yeah.
and
Yep.
yeah, and as well as using generative AI. So
Yep.
I think so. Dave and our marketing team, basically, they do a lot of customer testimonials, and they sift through about hours of footage.
Right.
They might
Yep.
only use maybe 2.5 minutes of that, but just think about all the unused footage that they have. So what Dave does, he actually uses a tool by OpenAI called Whisper, and
Yep.
that actually helps sift through. It's an amazing automation transcribing tool, which enables
Yes.
them to sift through all of that that golden customer testimonials and actually turn those into blogs, different articles, and yeah, we actually use those for a lot of our marketing purposes.
Yeah, look, no question, Gen AI is one of those game changers for abstracting information from any sort of source of data, whether it be video, audio. I once heard someone liken it to that. If you think about the bricks in a brick wall, that's how AI is. That it can pull together any combination of words and information sets off the back of the previous word. Right? It's not this. Open intelligence. It's not the Terminator, right? This is the truth. It's just really, really smart at pattern recognition and finding ways to take patterns and provide smart and intuitive feedback. Marketing's an awesome spot. We've been playing with a little bit around ops, so creating workflows and guides and walkthroughs and trying to simplify that process. Anything else, or mainly on the marketing side for the Gen AI stuff?
Oh, 100%. We do very similar things in the onboarding space as well. It just helps free up a lot of time and unnecessary admin work. Our sales staff at the moment are just bombarded with tons of accounts that they need to manage. So if we can reduce the admin work in any capacity, it really helps in a long way.
Yeah, I love that you said the admin work, the repetitive, boring stuff that humans really shouldn't be doing. Your teams, you want them on the phone talking to clients, building relationships. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, well, no, it's good stuff. Terminator 2 is not coming. We're all safe, guys. You're just freaking out the listeners a bit there, Cordo.
Liquid man, not yet.
Yeah, liquid man. I've got two questions to ask you, Shane. One is, what types of signals are you seeing in the market that you can consider crucial for maintaining Pay.com's ongoing success and relevance? And the other one is, how do these signals influence your strategic decisions and innovation efforts? It's a big one.
Yeah, it is. So we're in a very interesting space at time in the market. I wouldn't say I think we're coming out of a recession. I don't know if we're going to go into one. Hopefully, interest rates are set to come down next year. But we tend to. There's a lot of uncertainty as well. Australian markets pegged to the US in a lot of ways, and the elections are coming up.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching.
We're watching
closely for the first time in a long time. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I mean, from our space, right? Customers, I guess, are a little bit more wary on, I guess, how they where they can cut costs and spend money. So in our regard, I guess we've shifted in the way that we market to our customers, talking to, we have the awesome benefits of using points or earning points on bank transfers, but now we're really focusing on actually, educating our customers the benefit of using or enabling a credit card to really help with cash flow purposes. And that's where I guess it's important to have those insights, see what's happening with the economy and those trends to actually help signal how our marketing team communicate with our customers. Things like that really make a big difference.
Huge signal. I'm with you. I don't know whether we've just had a little sniffle before the cough and the flu, or whether we're coming out the back. It's a really interesting time. So cash flow's huge. Do you provide any information on your website or through conversation about the banks or the credit facilities doing the best term rates in terms of free interest periods and all that sort of stuff? Do you get into that conversation or not really? Like that, you stay away from that?
So our sales team are probably experts in that space in providing. Yeah. So we do have a in-depth knowledge. So we're lucky in the fact that our sister company is Point Hacks. So Point Hacks essentially indirectly talks to about, what the best credit card on the market is.
Yeah, unbelievable.
So yeah, our sales team actually train and can actually assist customers in providing the best solution or talking to what might be a better option for them.
Yeah, okay. And do Australian banks fare well in that conversation, or is it generally offshore like Amex and people like this that are winning the battle in that space?
Some banks actually have some relatively good cards. I guess why everyone goes to Amex, they basically provide you an opportunity on uncapped points. So a lot of the other cards are capped. So let's just say, for example, if you spend $10,000, you'll earn 1 point per dollar. After that, you're needing 0.5. Some cap it at $20,000. And what's very interesting to learn from our customers that come through the doors, a lot of them don't actually know about that and don't actually go into the finer details of the T's and C's of the credit card. Yeah. And that's our team can, help navigate them in the right way.
The finder for credit cards and pay rewards, mate. Love it.
Yeah.
This is great stuff. What advice do you have for other companies looking to innovate in today's rapidly, changing landscape?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think, what we did really well early on, especially our marketing team, is to try testing the market with a few different campaigns. So I know Dave and the team initially, thought we had this amazing idea for a campaign. It will get a lot of success. We'll get a lot of customers on the back of it. Didn't really do that well. And it was those other campaigns and marketing things that, we didn't think would do well, did amazing, right? So be quick to, I guess, be agile in the way that you conduct things. It's the same thing with any kind of other processes that you look at for the business. If something's not working, be quick to adapt and change it. I think that's something that we as a business did really well. Same with partnerships, and I'm sure you can attest to it, Phil. Like on paper, a partnership might be really good, right? But if you don't have that engagement, and once you actually do some A/B testing, I think it's really important to actually test a partnership before to see the uptake. But if it's not working, just be quick to, just say, look, we thought this would work, it's not working, and just move on to the next one. Because at the end of the day, our time is very limited, right? So we just need to make the best use of what we can.
Yeah, use what works.
I totally agree. So that's interesting. Who's the best customer for Pay.com, and how would they engage with you guys? What would be the best way to engage?
Because we are, I guess, business agnostic, right? Anyone essentially with an ABN is a great customer for us. Right. But I think another great reason why we partner with you, construction, certain industries, so construction, transport, logistic companies, I'd say they're probably like our top industries, and a lot of customers, a lot of spends, looking to essentially, maximize the cash flow, but also earn something on all these hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're spending a year. Yeah. I'd say they're probably like an ideal customer.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. And what about the not-for-profit sector? Because you'll get that theme from me. That leans into my personal likes and beliefs, serving community and helping communities prosper and be better. What about the not-for-profit sector? Do you play in that space as well, or do you find that a bit tricky?
It's a little bit trickier in terms of just from an AML verifying customers, but we do. Not to say that we don't have some non-for-profits.
Okay. Yeah. Incredible.
Wow. Mate, you offer a lot. I can't wait to hear you on the panel at Forge, mate. I think there's going to be a lot of good vibes in the room, and you've just described a lot of our key players there.
I'm happy to throw in a quick point hack session as well. A quick way for quick wins for people to earn more points.
Well, what we'll do is we'll make sure we get the conversation flow out to you in advance, and if we miss anything, please swing it in and make sure we don't miss. But I love the point hacks one. It's always cool. I'm always looking for flatbeds if I'm traveling. Same sort of thing. How do I hack the airlines to get long distance better travel? There's sneaks and tricks everywhere, and unless you go and open up and lift the rocks, you'll never find them. So to have someone like you on the team has been amazing. We thank you so much for your time today. It's been a great chat. I've learned a lot more about pay.com.au than I thought I would. And I can't wait with our team to open up that even further in a one-to-one conversation at Forge. So thanks a lot, Nishan, for attending today.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Phil.
Thank you, Nishan. Thank you.
Have an awesome day.